Most Americans don't have an income problem. They have a wealth-building system problem. You can earn $60,000 a year, $80,000, even $120,000, and still feel like you're getting nowhere financially. Because making money and building wealth are two completely different things. You don't need to predict the next Tesla. You don't need to find the next Bitcoin. And you definitely don't need to gamble your savings on risky investments. What you need is a system you can follow for the next 10 years. A system that turns your income into savings, your savings into investments, and your investments into real wealth. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how that system works. So, let's start with step no 1. Step 1. Stop thinking about money month to month. Most people manage money like this. Paycheck comes in. Bills get paid. Credit cards get paid. Then, whatever is left gets spent.
And when the month ends, there's almost nothing left. That's not a wealth building system. That's financial survival. The first step is changing the question. Instead of asking, how much can I spend this month? How much of my income can I turn into assets? That one question changes everything. Because wealthy people don't only think about what money can buy today. They think about what money can produce tomorrow. Your paycheck should have a job. Some of it pays for your life. Some protects you from emergencies. And some buys assets that can potentially grow over time. That is the foundation. Step 2. Build financial protection first. Before aggressively investing, you need protection. Because imagine investing every dollar you have, and then your car breaks down. Your hours get cut. An unexpected bill arrives. What happens? You may be forced to sell investments at exactly the wrong time. That's why an emergency fund matters. Your goal isn't to become rich from your emergency savings. The goal is to make sure your long-term investments don't have to become your emergency fund. Start with a small target. Then build towards several months of essential expenses depending on your personal situation. And keep this money somewhere accessible and appropriate for short-term needs. Think of it as a financial shield. It doesn't make you wealthy. It gives your wealth-building plan room to survive.
Step 3. Automate your wealth. Here's where most people make a huge mistake. They say, I'll invest whatever is left at the end of the month. Instead, reverse the process. Pay yourself first.
When your paycheck arrives automatically, direct a predetermined amount towards savings and investments. You don't need motivation. You need automation. Because motivation disappears. Automation doesn't. Even if you start small, consistency matters. $500 invested consistently is more powerful than saying, he'll start investing seriously when I make more money. And when your income increases, increase the amount going toward your future. That's how your financial system grows with your career.
Step 4. Invest boringly. This might sound strange. You can have as an investor is being boring. The internet will constantly trader who supposedly made millions in 6 months.
The next once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But building wealth doesn't require excitement. It requires discipline. For many long-term investors, diversified low-cost investments can form the core of a portfolio. The exact investments you choose depend on your goals, risk tolerance, time horizon, and circumstances. But the principle is simple. Don't build your financial future around hype. Build it around a strategy you can actually stick with. Because the investment you can hold for decades is often more useful than the investment you panic sell after 3 months.
Control lifestyle inflation. Now here's one of the biggest wealth killers. You get a raise. Maybe you make an extra $500 a month. You upgrade the apartment, eat out more, buy more subscriptions.
And suddenly, that extra income disappears. This is called lifestyle inflation. And it can keep high-income Americans financially stuck for years. I'm not saying you should never enjoy your money. You should. But every time your income increases, don't automatically increase your lifestyle by the same amount. Instead, create a rule. For example, if your income increases by $1,000 a month, maybe part of that increase improves your lifestyle, while another part increases your savings and investments. Now you're enjoying your success without sacrificing your future.
Step 6. Destroy high-cost debt. Here's something many people don't want to hear. You can't build serious wealth efficiently while constantly paying expensive interest on consumer debt. Credit card balances can be especially damaging because high interest can compound against you. You're trying to make your money grow, while another financial system is taking money away from you. That's why eliminating expensive debt can be one of the highest impact moves you make.
You don't need to obsess over being completely debt-free before doing anything else. Your overall strategy depends on the type and cost of debt, your cash reserves, and your goals. But high-cost debt deserves serious attention, because every dollar of unnecessary interest is a dollar that can't work toward your future.
Step 7. Don't only cut expenses. This is where many personal finance channels stop. They tell you, stop buying coffee, cancel Netflix, never eat at restaurants. And yes,
Controlling unnecessary spending matters. But there's a limit to how much you can cut. There is no limit to how much your earning power can potentially increase. That's why your biggest financial asset might not be your investment account. It might be your ability to earn. Learn valuable skills. Improve your career. Negotiate when appropriate. Build professional relationships. Consider additional income streams if they fit your situation. Because if you can increase your annual income by $10,000 and invest a meaningful portion of that increase, you've just created a much larger wealth-building engine. Don't spend your entire life trying to save pennies while ignoring your ability to earn more dollars.
Buy assets, not status. Ask yourself before a major purchase, will this make me wealthier? A luxury car? A bigger house? Designer products? They are not the same thing.
Designer products may look like success, but looking wealthy and being wealthy are not the same thing. Wealth is what you own, minus what you owe. And productive assets can potentially generate value or income over time. So instead of constantly upgrading your lifestyle, look for opportunities to increase your ownership of productive assets. That could include diversified investments, retirement accounts, a business or other assets appropriate for your situation. The goal isn't to look rich. The goal is to become financially stronger.
Step 9. Think in decades, not weeks. This is probably the most important part of the entire strategy. Wealth doesn't usually look impressive in the beginning.
The first few years can feel painfully slow. You save, you invest, you watch the balance grow, and you think, is this even working? Then something changes. Your contributions continue. Your investments potentially compound. Your income grows. Your contributions increase. And suddenly the numbers start moving faster. That's why you shouldn't judge a 10-year strategy after 10 months. The stock market will have good years. It will have bad years. There will be corrections. There will be crashes. There will be headlines telling you that the world is ending. Your job isn't to predict every event. Your job is to build a financial system that can survive them.
Now here's the final step. Stop saying, I want to be rich. That's too vague. Give yourself a number. Maybe your goal is 100,000, then 250,000, then 500,000, then 1 million.
Your number will depend on your goals and lifestyle. But once you have a target, you can work backward. How much can you invest each month? How much can your income increase? How much can your savings rate improve? How long do you have? What risks can you realistically tolerate? Now wealth becomes a plan instead of a dream.
Here's what separates people who build wealth from people who constantly start over. They don't rely on one perfect financial decision.
They make hundreds of good decisions over many years. They save. They invest. They avoid unnecessary high-cost debt. They increase their earning power. They control lifestyle inflation. They diversify. They stay patient. And most importantly, they don't destroy their plan every time the market gets scary. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. So if you're starting from zero, don't focus on becoming a millionaire next year. Focus on becoming financially stronger this year. Build your emergency savings. Control expensive debt. Automate your investments. Increase your income. Keep lifestyle inflation under control. Buy productive assets. And give the process time. Because 10 years from now, you will either have 10 years of financial progress behind you, or 10 years of saying, I should have started. And that's the choice most people don't realize they're making today.
If this video helped, subscribe. Next, we go deeper. We break down investing $10,000, turn it into $100,000, make money work for you. See you next video.